Good morning, students. I hope that all of you are healthy, wealthy, and wise. Today, just all of you are in ISC class 11, first chemistry class. You are attending your first chemistry class. You can say, sir, whatever you had seen, there are 96 pages in chapter number 1. But don't be afraid. All the pages are not in your syllabus. All of you, we have to go, and all of we have to follow a scope of syllabus. Whatever is given in the syllabus, only that part we have to study. And I will take your class. You can understand that what part is in your syllabus, and time to time I will explain you this part is not needed. This part you have to do. In our first chapter, some basic concept of chemistry, chapter number 1. Some basic concept, that means first of all we have to study what is chemistry. I can ask you this question, you will give me answer, but unfortunately I don't get this chance in this moment. So I will give you answer. Chemistry deals with the study of materials, their preparation, their properties, their accurate supermicroscopic structure, their mutual interactions, and their use in all possible walks of life. That means, if I will ask you, you can ask me, sir, you told me the definition of chemistry. And chemistry, according to this definition, can you explain that what are the too much applications in our daily life? Definitely. The food we eat, the medicines we use for the prevention and cure of diseases, the natural and synthetic fibers used for making fabrics, the various types of polymers used in all walk of day-to-day life, the cosmetics, the essences, the dyes, stuffs, all kinds of fuel used from kitchen stoves to rockets, all metals, non-metals, and many more things and colors to our life. All these things, whether of necessity or luxury, are they given by chemistry or related to our subject chemistry? No. That means these contributions and promises of chemistry for the welfare of human beings and for the advancement of society, both in terms of necessities and luxuries, are manifold. Nowadays, the existence of an advanced citizens cannot be thought of without chemistry. No. Nowadays, the existence of an advanced civilizations cannot be thought of without chemistry. Therefore, the study of chemistry is a must of the advancement of society and for making mankind happier, healthier, and wealthier. That is why in the beginning I told you what sentence? Healthy, wealthy, and wise. These three of the words are just in my chemistry, came from my chemistry. That is why I can say making mankind happier, healthier, and wealthier. Many more scientists came forward to give the definition of chemistry. Out of them, one famous scientist, according to Linus Pauling. He was a famous scientist. He told regarding the chemistry. Chemistry is the science of substance, their properties, their structure, and their transformation. In this place, few of the words properties, structure, and their transformation. If you add three words, one definition will form. No. Now, after that, the part is coming. That part is there are various kinds of chemistry. Nowadays, chemistry is divided into many kinds. The branches of chemistry. First of all, inorganic chemistry. The branch of chemistry studies all the elements and their compounds except those of organic nature. Thus, all metals, non-metals, metalloids, and their extraction, their properties, compounds of these elements, their preparation and properties are studied in this branch, in the branch of chemistry. That means industrial chemistry, mineral chemistry. We can just study about the industrial materials, minerals, metals, non-metals, metalloids in inorganic chemistry. And organic chemistry, just you know the definition of organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is the branch of chemistry in which we deals about the compound of carbon, hydrogen, and derivatives. The derivatives are nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, metal, halogen. Halogen means fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Carbon has a unique property. By that unique property, a large number of compounds exist in this world. These compounds are aliphatic compounds, aromatic compounds. No. Now, third part, physical chemistry. Now you understood that our chemistry is divided into three parts: inorganic chemistry, organic chemistry, and physical chemistry in class 11 and class 12. Physical chemistry, this branch of chemistry, offers a logical explanation to the various chemical phenomena with the help of various rules, hypotheses, theories, rules, and too many laws are there. No, and involved in these are also involved in chemical reaction, are corrected by this branch. Nuclear process and spectroscopic are also studied in this branch. In this branch means in the physical chemistry branch. Analytical chemistry. There was a chapter in class 10, chapter number 5, analytical chemistry. And that analytical chemistry, you know that the branch of chemistry deals with the qualitative and quantitative analysis of solid, liquid, and gaseous mixtures. The branch, besides their conventional techniques, makes use of very sophisticated modern technique for the purpose. No. Now, biochemistry. This branch deals with the application of chemistry to biological system. Chemical physics. This branch takes into account the study of chemistry of physical system such as plasma. Physical system such as plasma system. Industrial chemistry. This branch deals with the industrial aspects of the manufacturing of metals, non-metals, and their compounds. Nowadays, a large number of use and application of agricultural chemistry. So, what is agricultural chemistry? It deals with the chemical aspects of agriculture's development of seeds, fertilizers, insecticides, pesticides, and nowadays green revolution by the effort of our chemists, our scientists. Starvation. There is no starvation either in India or in other country, because green revolution is one of the phenomena that came from our chemistry due to the Why? What? Due to the discovery of research of good seeds, fertilizers, insecticides, and pesticides. Pharmaceutical chemistry. This branch is related to drugs used for the prevention and cure of various diseases. Now you can ask me, sir, your chemistry is completely failure in this condition, COVID-19. No, my chemistry, my chemist, my scientist, they are working, and definitely you will get result within few days. I can't say within few months. Within few days, that means within a month. Right? I expect that, and all of you have to also hope that possible. If your chemistry is there, then everything is possible. Now, our next part is just we'll start our next part. Before that, just I would like to tell you some of the part is related to solid state, liquid state, and gaseous state. And you know that metal, non-metal, metalloids. Regarding these states, all of you know very well. What is solid state, what is liquid state, what is gaseous state, what is element, compound, mixture, metal, non-metal, metalloids. No. In spite of that, I'll give few examples of metal. That metals are iron, copper, silver, gold, zinc, aluminium, etc. Only one metal that is in liquid state. That metal is mercury. Mercury is only one metal that is in liquid state. Latin name is hydrogen. Symbol is Hg. Symbol is Hg. Most of the metals are in solid state. One metal, I told you, that metal is in liquid state. That metal is mercury. Other metals, gallium, are also given there, but a fixed temperature is on that place. No. Gallium name, it was given in class 10, but at 30 degrees C in liquid state. Non-metals. There are few numbers of non-metals, not too many numbers. That non-metals are the oxygen, nitrogen, they are in gaseous state, carbon, phosphorus in solid state, but one of the non-metal is also in liquid state. That non-metal is bromine or bromine, B-R-O-M-I-N-E, bromine or bromine, that is in liquid state. Metalloids. I told you regarding the metalloids, properties of the metal as well as the non-metal. Two of the properties are there. Both the properties present in an element, that is metalloid. And that metalloids, best example you know that, germanium, arsenic, selenium, no. And in class 10 it was given there, silicon. No, silicon it was given. So these all are the examples of metalloids. Now after that, our second part will come according to the syllabus. That second part will come. That second part is I just completed what is chemistry. Second part, importance and scope of chemistry. Then in importance, if you like, then I can just explain the little more part of the importance of chemistry. In importance of chemistry, if you see either on the screen, if it is possible, then you can see that importance of chemistry in all walks serving the mankind. Each and every steps, we are just moving and we are using our chemistry. Day to day, life is related to chemistry. Day to day, because our habit is going to be very different. Luxurious, that life is related to chemistry. Foodstuffs, drugs, dyestuffs, polymers, metals, non-metals, fuels, glass, ceramic are the boons of chemistry. Boons, B-O-O-N-S, boons of chemistry. What are the boons of? If question will come, what are the boons of chemistry? Foodstuffs, drugs, dyestuffs, polymers, metals, non-metals, fuels, glass, ceramics are the boons of chemistry. Excellent coordination with other branches of science. Other branches of science, that means you understood that if there will be no coordination with physics, biology that means zoology and botany, if there will be no better coordination along with the other subject, that means there will be no importance of that subject too much. So excellent coordination with other branches of science, provided synthetic fiber and pesticides, insecticides, etc. No. Successful in providing a wide range of medicines nowadays, near about I can say uncurable disease, that is malaria. Previously it was, nowadays treatment of malaria, tuberculosis, HIV treatment, completely treatment is not possible, but medicine is available in the market. Cancer, medicine is available in the market. Successful in providing a wide range of medicines. It has provided preservation. No, preservation, you understood that previously, before 50 years, it was not possible. Nowadays, a cane of rasgulla, a cane of chicken, mutton, etc., that can be preserved for 6 months, 4 months, 5 months. No, it has provided preservation of the food materials. Develop new variety of seed, that I told you, revolution. What green revolution? Develop new variety of seeds. No, with the help of biology, develop new variety of seeds. Different types of fertilizers, powerful insecticides and pesticides, providing a wide range of medicine to fight against diseases. Trying hard to check pollution. One of the dangerous word nowadays, that all of you, we are facing too much problem on this earth. Our chemistry is trying to reduce the pollution, different types of pollution, air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, etc., etc. But chemistry is trying. No. So, in spite of that, you can say, I hope that my coming generation will come and they will try much more, and the life of the earth will increase, and the surface of the earth will be neat and clean. Atmosphere of the earth will be neat and clean. Now, we are coming to the accuracy. Significant figure. No. Significant figure. Precision and accuracy. This, first of all, significant figure. All of you are doing mistakes. 4 significant figure. You don't understand what is the question asking in mathematics. 2 significant. As I am giving you example. In quadratic equation, in this year also one question came. Give the answer in 2 significant figures. No. See, this significant figure in my chemistry also, because calculation part, numerical part, problems part in my chemistry, in physics, in math, significant figure is important for us, and this is in our syllabus. The significant figures in a number are all the certain digits plus all of the certain digits plus one doubtful digit. Certain digits and doubtful digits. This one is certain digits and doubtful digit. Certain digit, okay, very easy. Doubtful digit, create little problem. So that is why just few of the rules that we have to follow. No, to counting the significant figure in a quantity, measuring of a quantity, measured in a quantity, measuring of a quantity. First point, all non-zero digits are significant. Non-zero means you understood that natural number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All non-zero digits are significant. Number 2, a zero becomes significant in a appears between two non-zero digits. This place doubt is there. A zero becomes significant if it appears between the two zero digits. As for example, 46,085. One zero is there. 46085. One zero is there. So you can't say that fourth significant figure because zero is in between the digits. That is why you have to count that. And significant figure, it will be 5 significant figure. Number 3, the zeros placed to the left of the number are not significant. For example, left to the number, we are writing 0.038. And 0.0, before digits 0 are there is no value. What that number of 0, 50,000, 60,000, 61,000, no value of that. 0.038, only 38 are the numbers after 0. So 2 significant figures. The 0 placed to the right of the decimal are significant. This one is create too much confusion. Written in this place 433.00. According to you, there will be only 3 significant figures. No, but 5 significant. This 0 we have to include if that 0 is in the right hand side. That means if I write rupees, it will be 433 rupees 0 paise. See, significant figure, we have to count this number. 433.00 has 5 significant figures. No. If a number ends in 0, but these 0 are not to the right of the decimal point, these 0 may or may not be significant. Two of the conditions, may or may not be 0. For example, 311,800. 3,11,800. Some of the, you will write the answer. Sure, 4 significant figure. You may get marks because there are 3 possible answer. 4 significant figure, or 5 significant figure, or 6 significant figure. Such a number is written in exponential form. What exponential form? Capital N into 10 to the power small n. Capital N into 10 to the power small n. Sometimes power is negative. That means we can say capital N into 10 to the power minus small n. No. And now the non-significant figures is measured are round off. How do you round off the figure? Digit. If the most right digit is 5, then the preceding number, it is not changed. If it is an even number, but it is increased by 1, it is an odd number. Even number, increase 1, that will be odd number. Odd number, increase 1, that will be even number. If the most right digit is greater than 5, the preceding numbers is increased by 1. Greater than 5, less than 5, what? Less than 5, that means educate that. Don't consider. If more than 5, that means successor. Successor means increased by 1. Predecessor means decrease. Predecessor means decreased by 1. If the number is less than 5, preceding number is retained. What? Retained. Whatever number is there, that only you write. I am giving you example. No. You have to write the number in three significant figure. 1.155. You can write 1.15. If this one is 1.156, you have to write 1.16. 1.16. There are too many problems you will create whenever you solve the problems. And whenever you solve the problem that means we have to just face the problem. Whatever question will be there, definitely you can ask sir or principal ma'am. They will send me. I'll just give the answer of that question. No. Now, second part we are coming in this. That second part is related to our syllabus. That is the SI unit. SI unit, you will be very surprised. Sir, SI unit is the part of physics. A round of figures. These all are the parts of physics. Why this physics is given in my book. The round of the figure is also in your syllabus. If the digits following the last digit to be retained is less than or equal to 5, the last digit to be remain is left unchanged. I told you. If the digit following the last digit to be retained is greater than 5, the last digit to be retained and is increased by 1. Now, last part of this sub part 1, last part we have SI unit. Regarding the SI unit, all of you know system of international. In this system of international, some of the basic quantities regarding that we will study in this place. As you know that there are 7 fundamental particles. Length, SI unit is meter, symbol is small m. Mass, SI unit is kilogram, symbol is kg. Time, SI unit is second, symbol is S. Temperature, SI unit is Kelvin, not degree Celsius. Temperature, SI unit is Kelvin, denoted by capital K. Amount of substance, you know that is in our chemistry, mole, M-O-L-E, mole. But this symbol is MOL. M-O-L-E is the full name, but symbol is MOL. Electric current, ampere, symbol is capital A. And luminous intensity, candela, symbol is CD. No. Now, question in your physics, also in the first chapter, these all are given. What is the SI unit of velocity? You know that SI unit of velocity equal to distance traveled by time taken. Distance traveled by time. Distance unit is meter divided by time unit is S. S means second. M by S. In mathematical form, it will be meter per second. ms to the power minus 1. By this way, we have some of the parts. What is the SI unit? Dimension analysis. These all are related to physics also. Much more part in your first chapter physics also. These all are given, but in my syllabus also. That is why I have to also explain. No, acceleration. Acceleration is velocity by time. Meter per second by second. That is meter by second into second. Meter by s square, second square. That is meter per second square. Density, mass per unit volume. Density equal to mass by volume. Mass is kg. And volume unit is meter cube. Kg by meter cube. Kg per meter cube. Or in CGS unit, gram per centimeter cube. Gram per centimeter cube. 1 gram per centimeter cube equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. You know that? No. And pressure. This pressure is, you know that, force by area. Force equal to m into a, mass into acceleration. Unit of mass is kg. Acceleration is meter per second square. Kg, meter per second square by meter square. If you will solve it, you will find kg per meter per second square. Means kg m to the power minus 1, s to the power minus 2. By this way, few of the physical quantities, their SI unit, you have to do that. These are area, volume, velocity, acceleration, density, force, pressure, energy, frequency, power, electric charge, electric potential. And in dimension part, if you come, no, dimension part, some of the things we should know, and you know that as like as 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. That means 1 centimeter equal to 1 by 100 meter. 1 centimeter equal to 1 by 100 centimeter. Similarly, 1 kg equal to 1000 gram. And 1 gram equal to 1000 milligram. 1000 milligram. Now relation, what is the relation between kg and milligram? 1000 into 1000. 1 kg equal to 1 per 60. That means 10 to the power 6 milligram. 1 kg equal to 10 to the power 6 milligram. Similarly, 1 inch equal to, generally, our assumption is 2.5 centimeter, but accurate measurement is 2.54 centimeter. 1 inch equal to 2.54 centimeter. No, and just year change into decade, year change into day, year change into minute, year change into hour, year change into second. By mathematical process, all of we can do. This first part means some basic part of chemistry is already completed. Related to that, I am sending you one assignment. That assignment, all of you try to do. If you can't do, send me that question, and next time I will send you answer. Thank you, students. Stay safe and keep learning. Thank you.